Hey Cancer, this is Psychic Medium Tammy coming in with your reading for the first few days of April. Happy springtime. Hope you guys have been doing great, and thank you so much for coming to my channel and all of your likes and your subscriptions, and I really appreciate all of your support because I certainly can't build the channel without you, and I'm glad that you're finding this so helpful. So let's see what's coming up, Cancer, for this week for you. What's coming up for Cancer this week? Okay. All right, so there's some sort of new beginning for you, Cancer. This is the Ace of Wands is the first card up. I got the goosebumps on this. It's interesting. You can see, maybe you can see the dark clouds in the card. It's like you've gone through a situation where there's been this feeling of a dark cloud kind of hanging over you, and you're coming out of that. It feels like there was some negativity, and maybe some negativity hanging over your house, and you feeling like you just couldn't get past it. There may have been an abusive situation. This hand almost looks like he's holding a club coming out of this dark cloud. But this is coming up upright for you, Cancer, and it's really important to know you've got a whole new beginning. So it may not feel like it at this moment for some of you, because I'm already hearing you in my head like, no, not for me. But there's a new beginning, and let's see what else is coming up for you here, because something really good is coming out of that dark cloud for you. So you've been through a situation of kind of a lack of fortune. I feel like there's the Wheel of Fortune has sort of let you down at times. You're wanting this Wheel of Fortune that came up, but it's showing up in your conflict position. So it's almost like there's a conflict about money coming in, saving money, about your fortune, and things like that. I'm going to take this card because it fell out like this. This is also telling me you're taking a break. So you may be taking a break from building your fortune, a little respite from life. You might just want to take a nap and be done with it. You know, some of you are just feeling really drained, and that's creating a little bit of a conflict there for you as well. And this being drained thing, it's a real thing. You know, I did a video yesterday about Are You Feeling It? And I was talking about that, how some unseen force is just draining the life out of us at times, and life is just like too much sometimes these days. So, Cancer, you're wanting to move. I see this so strongly, like you're thinking about, I wish I could move, I wish I could go on vacation, I wish I could go somewhere. You got all this kind of this frustration of wanting to just get out there and go somewhere, and feeling a little bit held back, but it's definitely a thought. Let's see where this is going, because this is really strong in your aura of wanting movement, wanting to move, wanting to travel, wanting to relocate. This has to do with relocations. This also has to do with relocating to a new job. So this can very much be you wanting this fortune that I'm seeing in the new beginnings with regards to a new job. But right now you're thinking about it. So let's see what else comes up with that. Because I feel you being really antsy. Antsy but drained all at the same time. So this is your King of Pentacles, but he came up upside down, and he's sort of coupled with all this energy of wanting, you know, to relocate or get a different job. I feel like the job that you've had, or your money situation, or your partner doesn't have good business sense, or the business isn't going well, or the job isn't going well. I feel like it wasn't what was promised. I feel like there's been a disappointment having to do with jobs and money. This is all kind of in your aura at this time, Cancer. So let's see what else is coming up for Cancer, okay? Okay, so this is the toxic energy card, but it's coming up upside down, which means you're getting released from a lot of toxicity. There may have been an abusive relationship or job or both that you were dealing with for a while, and I do see that that's definitely showing up, moving into your past, but the thing is, it is still showing up. So for it to come up in the reading, I feel like it's still sort of hanging on you a little bit. And I would recommend doing more clearing of that in any way that you want. I also have a video on that you can check out. So what's coming up in the future for Cancer? Okay, wow, these cards are going crazy. The first one is, this is strength and reserve. So you might be feeling that really tired, drained thing I was talking about, but you still got strength and reserve to keep going. And I feel like this next week coming up, you're going to just have to take a deep breath and dig in deep and keep going, because it's feeling like the going has gotten rough. And I think it's based on this, promise of job that, wasn't going too well, and toxic energy and all the things. There's something about this month I feel like that's bringing up this memories of this toxic energy or this bad relationship. For some reason it's come up for you. So it's kind of active, in this energy right now. It's making you feel like everything's an uphill climb. I mean, that's what I get from this card. It's like everything feels like such an uphill climb, and where's the strength to keep going on it? Things are coming together. Okay, this is really cool. So this is a little bit more extended future. I would say still this month, but maybe in a couple more weeks, more extended. This is things coming together, and let me ask more about that, because that can be relationship, but based on this old toxicity, I don't think so. I think it's more job. But let's ask more about what that is, more information. Oh, you manifesting for one thing. You're manifesting what you want and things coming together. That's the Magician card. This is the card of the Psychic. She's the High Priestess. This is telling you to use your intuition. You may be listening to psychics. I mean, obviously you are right now if you're watching this video. And this is coming up in your near future that I feel like there's more of using your intuition. There's more of maybe you'll get dream information if you're remembering your dreams, or you will start to remember your dreams, or you'll get some really good advice from somebody. It could be psychic advice. It could be tarot. It could be someone that you know. It could be just some random person that comes up and gives you good advice. There's something having to do with new moon on this card as well. I feel like that's timing for you. So actually not new moon. It's the first little sliver of moon. I've forgotten what it's called, but that's the timing. So check the calendar, because I feel like all of this is coming to, it's going to start to come together in that timing for the moon. Now, there's something here where you're leaving stuff behind that you don't want to have in your life. You're having a hard time doing it sometimes. I feel like there's some resistance, or there's some blockage to kind of letting go of some things, but you're wanting to. I feel like you're getting there and you're wanting to let go of some things. This is not getting your wish, but this is showing up in your hopes and fears card. You're feeling like, I want these things, but I'm just not getting them. This fell out. But you are, because this is your Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really good new beginnings card having to do with material wealth and money. And so you're feeling like you're not getting your wish, but this card literally fell out right when I was reading that one. Like, no, but look at this one. So this is having to do with you are going to get your wish. The worries about it are not accurate, and I am seeing changes coming up and new beginnings with regards to jobs and money and finance and, all the things that go with finance. So let's see if there's anything else showing up here for Cancer for this week, okay? What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer, okay, so this is it's interesting. This is your Two of Swords, and this is feeling kind of blocked. This is a tug of war. Let me see what this tug of war is about. It's feeling like a stalemate, it's a stalemate of energy for Cancer. Because you're feeling unhappy. This came up next to the party's over card. You're just feeling like part of your life is, behind you, it's over, it's never going to get better, and just, and you're kind of feeling stuck at this moment. So let's see where this is headed. And don't forget about the really good card that showed up as your final outcome, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning, and I would say new job and things like that. So let's ask more about that as well. Again, the same little moon, look at this. The same little sliver of moon came up. Can you see that on the cards? That's timing. So I would look to see about the timing of that if that's next week or the week after or today. I don't really know. I'm not sure where we're at in that. It's been so cloudy. I haven't seen the moon here. Okay, so there's been a tower. There's been a tower moment in your life where things have really felt like they fell apart. It feels like, yeah, things fell apart. And things, you know, are still affecting you from that tower moment. And I feel like that's been over the last couple of years, and maybe even connected with that toxic relationship. Still following you, you know, had a big effect. It had a ripple effect in your life. It really changed you in a lot of ways. So here's the last card I'm going to pull today. This is your final outcome. Very good card. It's a 9 of Pentacles. It's having to do with you being in solitude, but in your home with your pets. This is a card of really being an animal lover. You can see she's got her her bird of prey. I've forgotten what it's called. Hawk, maybe. She's got that with her, and it's helping her. And also there's a lot of coin around her, a lot of money. She's got financial grounding. She's feeling really, you know, good. And this is representing you, you know, coming into the future here with all of this coming together, feeling really pretty good about your life, but still feeling like something's kind of missing, you know, like this is a Pentacles card. So you've got the stability, you do have stability, but you don't have the love and relationship there that you want. So I feel like that's something that, you know, is coming up with this manifesting for you, you know, as you go through. And remember this 2 of Cups that came up earlier. This is in your more extended future. This can be a love card. I feel like this has more to do with a new job coming together, but it also has more emotional, you know, emotional stability with it as well. More happiness and more heart-centered friends and people and, you know, relationships and things like that in connection with making more money, because it did come up next to the money cards and the Magician. And I'll just remind you, this Magician card, when it came up, this is the card of you manifesting what you want. And I did a little video on this week that you can attract what you want into your life. And it's a matter of visualizing it and aligning your energy with it and focusing on it and kind of putting yourself in a target-rich environment for what you want. You know, it says that it's not going to just fall in your lap, that you're actually creating it and drawing it to you. So there's a lot of good stuff here, Cancer, for you. It's a real mixed bag. There's a lot to consider, and I feel like the past is still sort of, you know, following you a little bit more in your thoughts, you know, and how you're reacting to things. But there's a lot of energy here, and you are going to be doing something new, because this is the Knight of Wands. So there's some kind of movement into the next phase for you. So I hope this was helpful. I'll leave it here right now, and I look forward to reading for you guys again soon. Thanks for checking in today. Love you guys. Thanks so much.